welcome back, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Parable of the Vineyard YouTube Torah portion live streams. My name is Adam, your host, and I welcome you. And here we are. We're in the book of Numbers. We are in week 34, Bemidbar, Numbers, and we'll be reading Numbers chapter 1, verse 1 through chapter 4, verse 20. So it's always exciting to jump into a new book. And I think it gets more exciting in the Torah as we go through Numbers and eventually Deuteronomy, which I don't know. I want to say Deuteronomy is my favorite, but like I love Exodus and I love Genesis, so it's really hard. It's really hard to pick a favorite. But what is awesome is those of you that have started with me since last year. Last year we started at week 35, so this will be the last week until we complete the first full year of doing it together. Because again, I started at Nassau, which is week 35. So again, this is week 34. So the following week will be our kind of 1 year anniversary of doing it together. So I'm looking forward to just keep going through it until Yahusha comes and gathers us. So until then, let's just keep doing this. So a couple things of note: if you're new and you're just stumbling across this. Again, my name is Adam. I am a student of the Torah. I've been called to research the Torah, to walk out the Torah, and to study it out. And I invite you to be a study partner with me, and nothing more, nothing less. So with that, let's start with some prayer, and we'll get right into it. Heavenly Father, Yahuwah, Most High, we just come before you again in Yahusha's name. We thank you for the ability to gather together like this and to study your Torah, your truth, together amongst ourselves. And we pray that you open our eyes and our ears to behold the wonderful matters of your Torah. And we bless you and thank you in Yahusha's mighty name. Amen and amen. We will be reading from the CEPHER version. So here we go. Numbers 1:1. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe in the wilderness of Sinai, in the tabernacle of the assembly, on the first day of the second month, in the second year after they were come out of the land of Mitzrayim, saying, Take ye the sum of all the assembly of the children of Yashrael, after their families, by the house of their fathers, with a number of their names, every male by their polls, from 20 years old and upward, all that are able to go forth to war in Yashrael. You and Aharon shall number them by their armies. And with you there shall be a man of every tribe, every one head of the house of his fathers. And these are the names of the men that shall stand with you. Of the tribe of Reuven, Elitzur, the son of Shedur; of Shimon, Shelumiel, the son of Tsurishadai; of Yehudah, Nachshon, the son of Amminadav; of Yissachar, Nathanael, the son of Tzuar; of Zebulon, Eliav, the son of Chelon; of the children of Joseph, Ephraim, Elishama, the son of Amihud; Menashe, Gamaliel, the son of Pedashur; of Benjamin, Avidan, the son of Gideoni; of Dan, Achiezer, the son of Amishadai; of Asher, Pagiel, son of Okran; of Gad, Elisaph, the son of Deuel; of Naphtali, Achira, the son of Enan. These were the renowned of the assemblies, princes of the tribe of their fathers, heads of thousands of Yashrael. And Moshe and Aharon took these men which are expressed by their names, and they assembled all the assembly together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upward by their polls. As Yahweh commanded Moshe, so he numbered them in the wilderness of Sinai. And the children of Reuven, Yashrael's eldest son, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, by their polls, every male from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Reuven, were 46,500. Of the children of Shimon by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, those that were numbered of them, according to the number of their names, by their polls, every male from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Shimon, were 59,300. Of the tribe of Gad, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upwards, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Gad, were 40,005,650. Of the children of Yehuda, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Yehuda, were 314,600. Of the children of Issachar, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Issachar, were 54,400. Of the children of Zebulun, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Zebulun, were 57,400. Of the children of Joseph, namely the children of Ephraim, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Ephraim, were 40,500. Of the children of Manasseh, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upwards, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Manasseh, were 32,200. Of the children of Benjamin, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Benjamin, were 35,400. Of the children of Dan, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Dan, were 62,700. And of the children of Asher, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Asher, were 41,500. Of the children of Naphtali, through their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Naphtali, were 53,400. These are those that were numbered, which Moshe and Aharon numbered, and the princes of Yisrael, being 12 men, each one was for the house of his fathers. So were all those that were numbered of the children of Yisrael, by the house of their fathers, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war in Yisrael. Even all that were numbered were 600,000 and 3,550. But the Leviim, after the tribe of their fathers, were not numbered among them, for Yahweh had spoken to Moshe, saying, Only you shall not number the tribe of Levi, neither take the sum of them among the children of Yisrael. But you shall appoint the Leviim over the tabernacle of testimony, and over all the vessels thereof, and over all things that belong to it. They shall bear the tabernacle, and all the vessels thereof, and they shall minister unto it, and shall encamp round about the tabernacle. And when the tabernacle sets forward, the Leviim shall take it down, and when the tabernacle is to be pitched, the Leviim shall set it up. And the stranger that comes nigh shall be put to death, and the children of Yisrael shall pitch their tents, every man by his own camp, and every man by his own sword throughout their hosts. But the Leviim shall pitch round about the tabernacle of the testimony, that there be no wrath upon the assembly of the children of Yisrael. And the Leviim shall guard the watch of the tabernacle of testimony. And the children of Yisrael did according to all that Yahweh had commanded Moshe, so did they. So one thing I find very interesting, and it's also interesting that we're talking about Yahweh's army in the previous live stream. If you're watching this as a recording, the previous one was the locust army, and talking about that. So let's establish one thing. Ecclesiastes 1:9 states, "The thing that has been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun." Why am I reading this? Revelation 7:1-9 states, "And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor the sea, nor in any tree.
And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living Elohim. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our Elohim in their forehead. And I heard the number of them which were sealed. They were sealed in 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. So this is basically numbering. They're numbering, and I'm not going to read through all this right here, but they're numbering all this, numbering all the servants, all the 144,000. And then it says, After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man can number, of all nations and kindreds and peoples and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. So why am I saying this? This is the sealing of the 144,000, and the great multitude is the same picture we see of Israel coming out of Egypt. The males 20 years and older were numbered for war, and you had the great multitude coming with them, wives, children, females, again, males under 20, those type of things. So, and a lot of people would say that this great multitude didn't come with the 144,000. I find that untrue. The reason being is the translators took their liberty to say after this. Now let's take a look at this in the Strong's Concordance, where it says after this. Well, if we look at the word after, it was used 473 times. 345 times it was used with. And if we read here the definition, often used adverbially, properly denoting accompaniment or amid, right? So it means, it should say with this. So if we read that again, with this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man can number. So just some interesting patterns here that we see with the numbering of children of the Israel in ancient times going for war, and in the future, as we will see sometime soon, as we hope, of course. Okay, now we're talking about the arrangement of the camp, and it's the thumbnail for the, I'll show you, Camp of Israel. So what's interesting is it does essentially form a cross, because if you look at the numbers, maybe it's not so distinct. Maybe this 186,000 isn't that long, but maybe it is. But this is essentially what it would have looked like this. So that's essentially what we just saw. Or now, here, I'm sorry. Now this is the arrangement. What we saw first is the numbers. Now we're going to see the arrangement of what I just showed you. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe and unto Aaron, saying, Every man of the children of Yasharel shall pitch by his own standard, with the ensign of their father's house. If you joined us for the other live stream, you saw the word ensign, standard, banner. It was very important. Far off about the tabernacle of the assembly shall they pitch. And on the east side, toward the rising of the sun, shall they of the standard, right, the standard of the camp of Yehuda pitch throughout their armies. And Nachshon, the son of Aminadab, shall be captain of the children of Yehuda. And his host, and those that were numbered of them, were 314,600. And those that do pitch next unto him shall be of the tribe of Issachar. And Nathaniel, the son of Tzuar, shall be captain of the children of Issachar. And his host, and those that were numbered thereof, were 54,400. Then the tribe of Zebulun, and Eliab, the son of Chelon, shall be captain of the children of Zebulun. And his host, and those that were numbered thereof, were 57,400. All that were numbered in the camp of Yehuda were 100,000 and 4,000 and 600 and 400, 6,400 throughout their armies. These shall first be set forth again, and we'll just take a look at that again. Camp of Israel, and the numbering. We'll just have this up for reference. No, this one. Yeah, so 186,400, right? On the south side, there shall be the standard of the camp of Reuven, according to their armies, and the captain of the children of Reuven shall be Elitzur, the son of Shedur, and his host, and those that were numbered thereof, were 46,500. And those which pitch by him shall be the tribe of Shimon, and the captain of the children of Shimon shall be Shelumiel, the son of Tsurishadai, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 59,300. Then the tribe of Gad, and the captain of the sons of Gad shall be Elisaphath, the son of Reuel, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 45,650. All that were numbered in the camp of Reuven were 100,050 and 1,450 throughout their armies, and they shall set forth in the second rank. So, Reuben, right here, 151, 450, what we just read, right? Then the tabernacle of the assembly shall set forward with the camp of the Leviim in the midst of the camp. As they encamp, so shall they set forward, every man in his place by their standard. On the west side shall be the standard of the camp of Ephraim according to their armies, and the captain of the sons of Ephraim shall be Elishama, son of Amihud, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 40,500. By him shall be the tribe of Manasseh, and and the captain of the children of Manasseh shall be Gamaliel, the son of Pedashur, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 32,200. Then the tribe of Benjamin, and the camp of the sons of Benjamin shall be Avidan, the son of Gideoni, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 35,400. All that were numbered of the camp of Ephraim were 100,000 and 8,100 throughout their armies. They shall go forward in the third rank. Right, so right here, 108, 100. Then the standard of the camp of Dan shall be on the north side by their armies, and the camp of the children of Dan shall be Achiezer, the son of Ammishaddai, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 62,700. And those that encamp by him shall be of the tribe of Asher, and the captain of the children of Asher shall be Pagiel, the son of Okran, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 41,500. Then the tribe of Naphtali, and the captain of the children of Naphtali shall be Achira, the son of Enan, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 53,400. All that were numbered in the camp of Dan were 100,050 and 7,600. They shall go hindmost with their standards. So now here is Dan, 157,6. These are those which were numbered of the children of Yashrael by the house of their fathers. All that were numbered of the camps throughout their hosts were 600,000 and 300,000 and 550. But the Leviim were not numbered among the children of Yashrael, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. And the children of Yashrael did according to all that Yahweh commanded Moshe. So they pitched by their standards, and so they set forward, every one after their families, according to the house of their fathers. So one thing, that just really I love about this is we know that Yah is an Elohim of order. I mean, everything is order. You have structure, you have rank, you have file. Everything has its place. Everything has its time. And that's one thing that we can count on from him, is that he has everything figured out. He has everything lined up for us. Everything is structured. And so, we need to have structure and order and those kind of things. Now, Yahusha said that we're all equal, but we still have to have like some structure, those kind of things. And we saw that also, in the days of the apostles. After Messiah Yahusha arose, they came together. They had those that were kind of over them, but we know that Yahusha said that those that are over should serve should be the servants of the others. So anyways, all I'm saying is it's nice to see structure and order in these camps, and as how Yahweh would have wanted it, or wanted it. Numbers 3. These also are the generations of Aharon and Moshe in the day that Yahweh spoke with Moshe in Mount Sinai. And these are the names of the sons of Aharon: Nadav, the firstborn, and Avihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. These are the names of the sons of Aharon, the priests of which were anointed, whom he consecrated to minister in the priest's office. And Nadav and Avihu died before Yahweh when they offered strange fire before Yahweh in the wilderness of Sinai, and they had no children. And Eleazar and Ithamar ministered in the priest's office in the sight of Aharon their father. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe, saying, Bring the tribe of Levi near, and present them before Aharon the priest, that they may minister unto him. And they shall guard his watch, and the watch of the whole assembly before the tabernacle of the assembly, to do the service of the tabernacle. And they shall guard all the instruments of the tabernacle of the assembly, and the charge of the children of Yashrael, to do the service of the tabernacle. And you shall give the Leviim unto Aharon and to his sons. They are wholly given unto him out of the children of Yashrael. And you shall appoint Aharon and his sons, and they shall guard their priest office, and the stranger that comes nigh shall be put to death. And Yahweh spoke unto El Moshe, saying, And I, behold, I have taken the Leviim from among the children of Yashrael, instead of all the firstborn that opens the womb, among the children of Yashrael. Therefore the Leviim shall be mine, because all the firstborn are mine. For on the day that I smote all the firstborn in the land of Mitzrayim, I hallowed unto me all the firstborn in Yashrael, both man and beast. Mine shall they be. I am Yahweh. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, Number the children of Levi after the house of their fathers, by their families, every male from a month old and upward shall you number them. And Moshe had numbered them according to the word of Yahweh, as he was commanded. And it's just a little note here. Who is the word of Yahweh? The word of Yahweh is Messiah, Yahusha. Right? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with Yah, the Word was with Yah, and the Word was Elohim. And the Word, verse 14, and the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, right, full of grace and truth. Hallelujah. So, according to the Word of Yahweh. So, I'm here to say that I believe throughout history, it's always been Yahusha, the Word of Yahweh, coming down and, conversing with man. Moses, all the prophets, all of them. And these were the sons of Levi by their names, Gershon, and Kohath, and Merari. And these are the names of the sons of Gershon by their families, Livni, and Shimei. And the sons of Kohath by their families, Amram, and Yitzchar, Chevron, and Uziel. And the sons of Merari by their families, Machli, and Mushi. These are the families of the Leviim according to the house of their fathers. Of Gershon was the family of the Levinim, and the family of the Shimeim. These are the families of the Gershonim. Those that were numbered of them, according to the number of all the males from a month old and upward, even those that were numbered of them were 7,500. The families of the Gershonim shall pitch behind the tabernacle westward, and the chief of the house of the father of the Gershonim shall be Eliasaph, the son of Lael. So what we're getting ready to talk about here is even for the Levites, you'll see like a little legend here. It says 1, 2, 3, 4. So, this was Moses and Aaron and his sons. Over here, number 2 was Kohath. Number 3 was Gershon. Number 4 was Merari, right? So even for the Levites, there was order and structure. And the charge of the sons of Gershon and the tabernacle and of the assembly shall be the tabernacle and the tent, the covering thereof, and the hanging for the door of the tabernacle of the assembly, and the hangings of the court, and the curtain for the door of the court which is by the tabernacle, and by the altar round about, and the cords of it for all the service thereof. And of Kohath was the family of the Aramim, and the family of the Yitzarim, and the family of the Chevronim, and the family of the Uzielim. These are the families of the Kohathim. And the number of all the males from a month old and upward were 8,600 guarding the watch of the sanctuary. The families of the sons of Kohath shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle southward. And the chief of the house of the father of the families of the Kohathim shall be Elishaphan, the son of Uziel. And their charge shall be the ark, and the table, and the menorah, the 7-branch candlestick, and the altars, and the vessels of the sanctuary wherewith they minister, and the hanging, and all the service thereof. And Eleazar, the son of Aharon the priest, shall be chief over the chief of the Leviim, and have the oversight of them that guard the watch of the sanctuary. Of Merari was the family of the Machlim, and the family of the Mushim. These are the families of Merari. And those that were numbered of them, according to the number of all the males from a month old and upward, were 6,200. And the chief of the house of the father of the families of Merari was Tsuriel, the son of Avihail. These shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle northward. And under the custody and charge of the sons of Merari shall be the boards of the tabernacle, and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and the sockets thereof, and all the vessels thereof, and all that serves thereto. And the pillars of the court round about, and their sockets, and their pins, and their cords. But those that encamp before the tabernacle toward the east, even before the tabernacle of the assembly eastward, shall be Moshe, and Aharon, and his sons, guarding the watch of the sanctuary for the watch of the children of Yashrael. And the stranger that comes nigh shall be put to death. All that were numbered of the Leviim, which Moshe and Aharon numbered at the commandment of Yahweh throughout their families, all the males from a month old and upward were 22,000. And Yahweh said unto Moshe, number all the firstborn of the males of the children of Yisrael from a month old and upward, and take the number of their names. And you shall take the Leviim for me, I am Yahweh, instead of all the firstborn among the children of Yisrael, and the cattle of the Leviim instead of all the firstlings among the cattle of the children of Yisrael. And Moshe numbered, as Yahweh commanded him, all the firstborn among the children of Yisrael. And the firstborn males by the numbers of names from a month old and upward of those that were numbered of them were 22,213. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe, saying, take the Leviim instead of all the firstborn among the children of Yisrael, and the cattle of the Leviim instead of their cattle, and the Leviim shall be mine, I am Yahweh. And for those that are to be redeemed, of the 213 of the firstborn of the children of Yisrael, which are more than Leviim. So there's literally, what's interesting is there is literally only a 273 number difference between all the firstborn of all the tribes versus the Leviim. So pretty interesting, right? You shall even take 5 shekels apiece by the pole. After the shekel of the sanctuary shall you take them. The shekel is 20 gerahs. And ye shall give the money wherewith the odd number of them is to be redeemed unto Aharon and to his sons. And Moshe took the redemption money of them that were over and above them that were redeemed by the Leviim. Of the firstborn of the children of Yisrael took he the money, 1,365 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. And Moshe gave the money to them that were redeemed unto Aharon and to his sons, according to the word of Yahweh, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. So again, just more and more instructions about just being organized, structure. You saw how even the different families of the Levites had different jobs, different duties of breaking down the tabernacle, breaking down the boards, breaking down the screws, the hangings, the ark, everything. It's like everything was just laid out in order for the children of Israel, and it's quite frankly, it's beautiful to see. Coming from a military background, it's actually very beautiful to see. So, all right, so Numbers chapter 4, we're going to read till verse 20, and we are done this week. Not a whole lot to discuss. Again, just a lot of preparations, a lot of just instructions, orders, pretty interesting. So Numbers 4, and Yahweh spoke unto Moshe and unto Aharon, saying, take the sum of the sons of Kohath from among the sons of the Levi after their families by the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, all that enters into the host to do the work in the tabernacle of the assembly. This shall be the service of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the assembly about the most holy things. And when the camp sets forward, Aharon shall come and his sons, and they shall take down the covering veil and cover the ark of the testimony with it, and shall put thereon the covering of badger skins, and shall spread over it a cloth wholly of blue, and shall put in the staves thereof. And upon the table of showbread they shall spread a cloth of blue, and put thereon the dishes, and the spoons, and the bowls, and the covers to cover withal. And the continual bread shall be thereon. That's the showbread, right? And they shall spread upon them a cloth of scarlet, and cover the same with a covering of badger skins, and shall put in the staves thereof. And they shall take a cloth of blue, and cover the menorah of the light, and his lamps, and his tongs, and his snuff dishes, and all the oil vessels thereof, wherewith they minister unto it. And they shall put it and all the vessels thereof within covering of the badger skins, and shall put it upon the bar. And upon the golden altar they shall spread a cloth of blue, and cover it with a covering of badger skins, and shall put to the staves thereof. And they shall take all the instruments of the ministry, wherewith they minister in the sanctuary, and put them in a cloth of blue, and cover them with a covering of badger skins, and shall put them on a bar. And they shall take away the ashes from the altar, and spread a purple cloth thereon. And they shall put it upon it all the vessels thereof, wherewith they minister about it, the censers, the flesh hooks, the shovels, the basins, all the vessels of the altar. And they shall spread it upon a covering of badger skin, to put it and put to the staves of it. And when Aharon and his sons have made an end of covering the sanctuary, all the vessels of the sanctuary, as the camp is to set forward after that, the sons of Kohath shall come to bear it. But they shall not touch any holy thing, lest they die. These things are the burdens of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the assembly. And to the office of Eleazar the son of Aharon the priest pertains the oil for the light, and the sweet incense, and the daily meat offering, and the anointing oil, and the oversight of all the tabernacle, and of all that is therein, and all that therein is, and the sanctuary, and in the vessels thereof. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe and unto Aharon, saying, Cut ye not off the tribe of the families of the Kohathim from among the Leviim, but do thus unto them, that they may live and not die, when they approach unto the most holy things. Aharon and his sons shall go in and appoint them every one to his service and to his burden, but they shall not go in and see when the holy things are covered, lest they die. So, brothers and sisters, that was Bemidbar. Again, welcome to the book of Numbers. There's going to be a lot of awesome things to go through, including next week, which is going to be really big. We're going to be talking about, well, I'll just leave it for next week, but we have a lot of interesting things to discuss. But brothers and sisters, I know there wasn't a whole lot to discuss here, but I pray it was a blessing nonetheless. You know, just like in the book of Revelation, it says, blessed is he who reads, and blessed are they who hear, and they that do the things that are contained in there. I fully believe that applies to fully to his Torah as well. Blessed is he who hears and becomes a doer of the word. And so let us all abide in that. So with that, we're going to do a prayer, and we're going to have the Aaronic blessing, which is part of next week. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that, and we'll do the Song of Moshe, and we'll end this Torah portion. So I pray that your Shabbat started off on the right foot, and I pray that the rest of your Shabbat is a blessing, and that you have some special time with Yahweh. So, Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Most High, we just come before you in Yahusha's name. And we just bless you again for the opportunity to study together, to study your word, your whole word. And we thank you for salvation through your word, Messiah Yahusha, your Torah become flesh. And we're just so excited to continue to study your Torah and to be sharpened thereby. And we just want to be found ready when Yahusha comes back. We bless you and send a multitude of hallelujahs to you in Yahusha's name. Amen. Yevarechecha Yahweh vereshmerecha. Ya'er Yahweh panav elecha v'chnuneka. Yesa Yahweh panav elecha ve'ashem lecha shalom. Yahweh bless you and keep you. Yahweh make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Yahweh lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Blessings, brothers and sisters. Shabbat shalom. And here's the Song of Moshe.
I sing to Yahweh, for he is highly exalted. The horse and its rider he has thrown into the sea. Yah is my strength and song, and he has become my deliverance. He is my El, and I praise him, Elohim of my father, and I exalt him. Yahweh is a man of battle, Yahweh is his name. He has cast Pharaoh's chariots and his army into the sea, and his chosen officers are drowned in the sea of reeds. The depths covered them, they went down to the bottom like a stone. Your right hand, O Yahuwah, has become great in power. Your right hand, O Yahuwah, has crushed the enemy. And in the greatness of your excellence, you pulled down those who rose up against you. You sent forth your wrath, it consumed them like stubble. And with the wind of your nostrils, the waters were heaped up. The floods stood like a wall, the depths became stiff in the heart of the sea. The enemy said, I pursue, I overtake, I divide the spoil, my being is satisfied on them. I draw out my sword, my hand destroys them. You blew with your wind, the sea covered them, they sank like lead in the mighty waters. Who is like you, O Yahweh, among the mighty ones? Who is like you, great in Kodeshah, awesome in praises, working wonders? You stretched out your right hand, the earth swallowed them. In your kindness, you led the people whom you have redeemed. In your strength, you guided them to your Kodesh dwelling. Peoples heard, they trembled, anguish gripped the inhabitants of Pelasheth. Then the chiefs of Edom were troubled, the mighty men of Moab. Trembling grips them, all the inhabitants of Canaan melted. Fear and dread fell on them by the greatness of your arm. They are as silent as a stone. Until your people pass over, O Yahuwah. Until the people whom you have bought pass over. You bring them in and plant them in the mountain of your inheritance, in the place, O Yahuwah, which you have made for your own dwelling, the Mikdash, O Yahuwah, which your hands have prepared.